Herman Deal, the real deal here. So here I'm showing what I'm doing a new voiceover, but these are videos from last year. I believe this was Thanksgiving Day. Did a workout. A lot of the gyms were closed. And so I happen to have an X3 system, which has bars, a plate, and a band, thick bands to help you get a great workout. But of course, if you don't have the X3 system, you can just be doing push ups. But I'm going to go through the whole sequence of the 5 or 6 exercises I did on a push day last year on Thanksgiving. And here I am, variable resistance going. You're going to see here that the main thing I do with all of these exercises is that I get to that point of complete muscle failure. That's the most important thing to do. And because I'm at a stage now where I have the body I want and I've lost the weight I want, I have a six pack, I typically do 2 sets of each of these. However, almost all of my clients who get started with me, because they're still looking to lose weight, they will be doing 1 set and working out more frequently. Since I do 2 sets, I only work out 3 at the most 4 times a week. However, when someone is still looking to lose weight, it's better to work out 5 or 6 days a week because you just shred more, but you're only doing 1 set to failure. Since you're only doing 1 set, you get to recover better. And here you can tell I'm going full out to failure. Look there, I can't even push it anymore. I can't. That's the point we want to get to. I'm trying to do some partial reps where, yeah, barely moved it there. So here now is another split squat, another move we can do using the X3. And I have a special belt here. This is especially good for someone who has knee problems, like I do, because when you go down, when you're low, there's hardly any resistance. The resistance gets harder as your leg is straighter and you are moving up. So very, very safe for the knee, yet very effective. The other advantage with a split squat is that you're creating disbalance. And when there's disbalance, there is just simply more muscle recruitment. Your body sort of freaks out because there's a disbalance. And so more muscles get involved. And so that's one advantage with doing a split squat as opposed to just a regular squat. Um, Very important with these exercises, keep your chest up, make sure you're not bending forward so you don't hurt your lower back. Here too, you can see I'm straining here. I get very close to muscle failure, to where I just can't go anymore. I would do that on each leg. And then last year at this time, I was doing some ab work and just going to do 25 of these kick-ups. I would do 4 sets of these. But lately, the last few months, I still have a six-pack. I haven't been doing any ab work. A lot of trainers say you don't really need to do ab work. And this is one of the reasons here. Look at this exercise here. I'm doing a shoulder press. Look at my abs. Look at how they're straining. When you do an exercise like this, you're getting an incredible ab workout. And if you don't have the X3 system, you can just be standing on the band and do this just as well without the bar or the plate underneath. There you can see I went to muscle failure. So you can see so far I've done 2 exercises for my upper body. Now I'm doing the second one for my lower body. Again, this is super safe for the knee. Leg is totally straight. And I'm just really giving myself a good quad workout, working each leg separately. If you have one weaker leg than the other, you want to start with the weaker leg first. And then here now, going straight down. Here I'm doing a drop set. You can see I'm using a triceps extension, using a very thick band there. I'm going to go to muscle failure there, and then immediately switch to the lower band and make it like a drop set. Great for building muscle. Drop sets are fantastic for breaking through and increasing strength. And this is going to be pretty much it. These are the main exercises I did Thanksgiving Day last year, 2024. I wanted to share this all with you. This is a new voiceover, but this is video from last year. Thank you all for watching. I will be back next Monday with a new video and Thursday with Mr. Skeptical. Look how I go to failure there. Bye.